السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، حياكم الله في حلقتنا الجديدة لهذا اليوم. اليوم راح نلعب هوجورتس ليجاسي وراح نستمتع مع بعض. تراني شايفك اللي تشاهد ما تشترك. طبعا الأكثر المشاهدات هم الأشخاص اللي يشاهدوا القناة وغير مشتركين، خلونا نوصل أكبر عدد من المشتركين قبل نهاية هذه السنة. ويلا بسم الله، خلونا نبدأ لعبتنا لهذا اليوم. طبعا لعبت شوية في البدايات كها شوية ونتية المقدمة وذا السوالف. عشان تعرفوا لا ما تملوا من المقدمة وذا السوالف، فيها أشياء تعليمية وذا السوالف. حلو. عسى انكم تستمتعوا في مشاهدة هذا الفيديو. خلنا نشوف وش تحتوي هذه الزجاجة. هاري بوتر. حلو، بيشاهدوا الذكريات شكلهم. يوه.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge.
طبعا شخصيتنا الوحيدة اللي تقدر تشاهد السحر هذين الشخصين. يعطينا.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see?
اسم الشخصية عالم ثاني.
The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
اوه حد قالنا.
Someone's coming.
أقزام غوبلن. ايه الغوبلن. شكلهم أعداد. لا حبيب، شكل تو بيصيح الدق. اوه لا تهور شيبة، لا تهور. لا تعطي الشيبة. اوه صحيح، نحن معنا المفتاح. اوه
The instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you...
وابو معصب عليه شكله. خبز الأرض. يا حبيبي شكله ذمانة وخير علينا.
I'm not giving
اوه مسك السحر، شكله ذا قوي. يوه هي الشيبة. طلع الشيبة ما منه فايدة. وابوك وابوك شكي العملاق بهدلهم تبهدل. حلو النايت، حلو النايت، مردغهم شوية عليه ما نهرب نحن. ايه خلا لا تسووا فيها الشيبة، تخلي عمرك قوي واخر شي بتندق. الله شرودة طريقة شرودة. يو حلو حلو. الحمد لله نحن بخير. سلتوحة بخير سلتوحة. حتى أنا مستغرب. اوكي.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Hello.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
اوكي. يعني ذلاك الاشخاص العجايز اللي ابو شايفينهم قبل شوية باين المفترض ان نكون هني. حلو. حاليا تو بدايتنا في هوجورتس ليجاسي، عسى ان تكون بداية شيقة وممتعة. ولا تنسوا زر اللايك، ضبطونا بزر اللايك وزر الاشتراك. حلو. وصلنا المدرسة. مالك تتسطط العييز.
I'm no expert, but
Ooh.
that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
حلو. فنبقي الأمر سرا وما حد بيعرف، الأمور طيبة، سرا كبير على قولتهم. اوه حلو. فهم الهرجة. تعال صديق تعال.
Phineas, Nigelus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
ايه معصب.
Time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
يا رجل.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
المعصب ذا.
I'll be in touch.
فنان يا اخي المكان رهيب.
Professor Weasley.
حلو بيعطونا الكابوس. كابوس فنانة يا اخي الكابوس.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
هلا نطبي. اول قبوس. حلو. شكلها رهيب يا اخي.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
طمسكت يا اخي.
Come here with preferences and preconceptions.
شكله يقرا الافكار ولا كيف؟
Expectations
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed.
شكله محقق هذا.
Which can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. What is it?
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
اختار حلو الكلاسات تو. حلو. شوف الكلاسات اللي معنا. أحس هذا فنان. بختار هذا.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for
حلو اخترنا الكلاس مالنا. عسى انه يكون كلاس طيب. يووي. اوه تغير على حسب الكلاس.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
كيف؟
Enough. It's not
Enough.
flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
ما لازم تعقرف يا أخي. يباله رن.
An entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
خلا. كرتة بيعطونا القبوع هذاك.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well.
حلو.
Aspiration.
اوه.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I
Hello.
hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep.
ان شاء الله. لا يهمش. سلتوحة بتنام خير افضل نومه يعني. اوه حل الصباح علينا. كل شيء اخضر.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
اوكي. خرب عليها من الحقرة. ماشي مني مناك. سامان شله. الواقعية. ماشي واقعية البر. روح فوق. كسرنا لهم وعيانهم. اوه هاي الأستاذة.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've
اوكي.
been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
ماشي منا كله شريش.
Most of it. You will have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
اوه
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
هلا بنستفيد منه على أقصى وجه.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
لحظة لحظة صديقي.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
اوكي.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
يا رجل بطيء. شوي تاتي تاتي ما ينفع.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
يلا. يا.
Do keep up.
يا.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
حلو. الأشياء اللي يمدينا نتعلمها هذه السوالف. حلو حلو.
Inside and outside of the castle.
صديقتي تراش مملة. أوه.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. We are. Quite the time saver.
حلو.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
We're quite fortunate the school's so good.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh.
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
حلو.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
حلو.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to...
خلا باين نشوف اكشن الرن شوية نضارب ذيلك الغوبلن.
Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
حلو.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
إن شاء الله ولا همش.
Invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
اوكي.
Yes, Professor.
خلاص امور طيبة.
In my classroom after you've attended both classes.
ان شاء الله ان شاء الله ولا همش.
More about those assignments I mentioned.
تراش لاعية.
We'll see if we can supplies.
يوه خلا. خلاص.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
اوكي.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
بس تمام. بالك الطيب حبيبي. الشيبة. يلا نتوكل. نشوف بعض الأمور حالنا. نضبط أمورنا. اليمين. حلو. اوه نتعلم شوية.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
إن شاء الله لا يهمش.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
أوه.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. Hmm. Summer months must have really taken you all. By the looks of
أبوي نحن جديدين ما فاهمين شيء البر. خلنا شوية نغش. على الأقل شوية بس.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
حلو. علمت تعويذة.
Akio,
حلو. تعلمنا التعويذة.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember,
قايل لك أنا
potential
حبيب
is not
سلتوحة موهوبة. حبيبي.
rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
حلو. شكله بنسوي عملي خارج الفصل. شيق صراحة.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
اوه بيعلمنا تعويذة قوية. اوه
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you... That's it! Stay focused.
stay focus. زين stay focus.
Splendid! Not to worry.
اوه
Excellent control there.
اوه
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
yes, sir.
Let us see this.
اوي
There we go.
اوي شوي شوي علينا، شوي شوي تو ترانا بادين.
That is how it's done.
اوكي زين صديقي. واو
Brilliant. Here we go. Phew.
شكلي انا بخسر. اوه ما يستوي.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it?
حلو حلو يا اخي، ضيعت واحدة علينا. ما عليه ما عليه.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
اوه
Well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
دم.
Oh no.
حلو. بم.
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp. Concentrate, Natsai.
لا تخلي بوت يفوز عليك قصي. حلو.
Excellent control there.
اول 50.
Here we go.
اخر حبة. أوه. حلو حلو حلو، فزنا فزنا فزنا.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
حلو. تعلمنا التعويذة.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
يس يس.
Rather dull in the house.
خلنا نروح نتعلم التعويذة الثانية. ايوه.
I'd much rather live in a big city.
يا الله خلق الى الفصل الثاني. حسيت انها تكون تعويذة حلوة. اوه حلو. شكلها تعويذة هجومية. اوه طاح فوقه.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
ماشي.
It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
اوه
you may be
عسى انها ما تكون ذي التعويذة.
like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
باغي تعويذة تكون قوية مرة حال قلد. اوه.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A
اوه
strong opponent is a weak opponent. Care to
حلوة ذي التعويذة.
No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
تمام. درب على تعويذة صغيرة. حلو، تعلمناها التعويذة. اوه
Now, let's try something a little larger.
حلو. ذي العجز طلعت ما سهلة.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
حلو.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master should. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
حلو. هذا بتفيدنا التعويذة اللي معاهم دروع بعدين.
But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
حلو، الحصة فنانة.
Now, I
أوه
using only Levioso,
حبيب.
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
يس، صقعنا لعينه.
How's the view?
Levioso. I know.
وات، هزمناه الرجال.
Not bad for a beginner.
إيه.
You give as good as you get.
سلتوحة مرضغتك تمرديق.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
إن شاء الله ولا يهمش.
You to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
بس زين.
Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
أوه.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact,
نقص عليه الرجال،
I have a knack for it.
ما يستوي.
Be coy if you like.
نعلمهم على كل شيء.
Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library.
Hello.
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
حلو
I'll
حلو.
keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned.
عشان نتعلم التعويذات القوية وذي السوالف.
Sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
خلاص أمور طيبة.
Till next time.
حلو. أوه. حلو، تو عنده 3 تعويذات. والحين حلو.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking
اوه ذا الجوبلن.
perhaps you could help.
هذه استاذ وزلي.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
اوه
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues
ودي اطلع على العالم شوية نستكشف الامور.
a few spells. Revelio, was it? And
علين تو حاكريننا في المدرسة
like trying to get a sonnet from a
كله تعليم والسوالف.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've
نريد نطلع شوية
regard.
نستكشف
I asked
العالم.
professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
نبغاهم ذيلا ندقهم دق نبغاهم خلهم يجيو.
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can...
مشكلتش والله لاعية. لو ما لاعية والله امورش طيبة. تكوني افضل استاذة في العالم. حلو. توبة نبدأ أول مهمة خارج المدرسة.
Fancy meeting you here.
خلا روحنا.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm.
خلا باين ندق الوحوش شوية.
Is this your first?
شي أكشن قاه شوية. إني
It
منك.
is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
يلا توكلنا على الله. حلو. أوه. أول مهمة خارج المدرسة. حلو. أخيرا بطلوا لنا شوية. نطلع برا.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
أوه قسم بالله المكان رهيب. العالم مال هاري بوتر رهيب رهيب. نقلد الأشياء اللي ما تعجبنا.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
والمدينة
Honestly, if one could bottle the
قسم
magic,
بالله رهيبة المدينة رهيبة.
I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
لا تنسوا يا جماعة زر اللايك وزر الاشتراك، ترى في كل الحالتين انت مستفيد وانا مستفيد.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
حاليا بنروح نجمع بعض الأغراض حق المدرسة. دلو شو كيف السحر يا رجل، المكان رهيب. لا تنسوا زر اللايك زر الاشتراك يا جماعة الخير، خلونا نوصل أكبر عدد ممكن من المشتركين قبل نهاية السنة.
It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we?
خلا حلو، تو وقت نختار العصا. حلو.
Powerful core, 10.5 inches. You might do.
عسى أنها تكون فريدة من نوعها. عصا جميلة يا أخي.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
هذا بتضبط معنا.
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it.
وحلو، جمعنا كل الأغراض اللازمة للمدرسة. خلنا نروح على سباستيان.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
وات وش يحدث هنا؟ عملاق من اول بداية. شات ما اتفقنا على كذا حبيبي. يوه حبيبي الوزارد مرضغوه مرضغوه. عطه. حلو حلو بيشلوه عنا. حلو بعدوا عن المدينة. شات عملاق ثاني. يوه خلنا ندبغه. تعال تعال. اوه حلو عرفت له. وابوك سباستين وابو سباستين. تعال 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 تعال. يا تعال. وات ما ضبطت الحركة يا اخي. اوه اوه تعال. حلو مرضغة. تعال عطى 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 عطى. يو 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 وات تعال يا حبيبي تعال. يوه عطى سباستين عطى ضربه مرضغة. وي تعال يا صديقي تعال. تعال. وي خضيت لي هفة واحدة. وات الله حماس. يلا تعال مرضغ سباستين شوية. تعال. يوه يلا تعال تعال. يوه مشكلة ما عندي تعويذة قوية وتنقص له هيلة. يوه ماشي باقل الهيل ماشي. يوه يوه يح غريبة. حلو هزمناه. حلو حلو عطه. حلو هزمناه هزمناك. حلو.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose.
Hey.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
حبيب.
Beard, are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay. What? اوكي صلاح الأضرار. خلنا نصلح أضرار المدينة. حلو صلحنا المبنى الأول. صلحنا الثاني. خلاص.
One last thing for Officer Singer.
نسينا واحد هني.
Lucky they didn't do more fetch.
وين آخر واحد؟
Reparo.
حلو خلصنا. خلنا نرجع حل سباستيان.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that have certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Okay. شكرا لك صديقي.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do.
حلو.
Now,
أعطانا عباية.
shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
نفسها هي قص علينا الرجال. صديق العباية تبو معاك ما حلوة. نفس اللي بو معنا أعطانا إياها. فكرت شيء أميزنج بيعطينا وشيء كذاك آخر تطلع نفس الرداء اللي بو معنا قبل.
Three broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
نصبه بعينك.
You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
أوه. هذا الشخص اللي بو قابلنا قبل شوية.
That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
تحدث عننا احنا.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
اوه شافنا. شافنا.
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
حلو. شردنا.
It's a treat to see you.
حلو إن قدرنا نشرد.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Oh, get.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said
شكل أخاف.
my friend is busy.
I think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
إلا ما تخاف.
Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
يهدد بعده.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
شكلنا ورطنا نفسنا في أشياء كبيرة. أعتقد هذا القدر كافي لهذا اليوم. أتمنى أن تكون الحلقة نالت على عقبكم. في النهاية لا تنسوا زر اللايك والاشتراك والشير، ونشوفكم على خير في أمان الله. باي باي.